Hey basketball players, today I'm going to talk to you about my top 3 easiest ankle breaking crossovers that you can do today. Now each of these 3 ankle breaking crossovers that I'm going to talk to you about today can be done in the full court if you're getting pressed, or into the half court when you're trying to score on the rim. Let's get down to it. So the first crossover is the in and out crossover. To do this is very simple. What you want to do to at least practice it to get ready to use it in game, you want to have your feet shoulder width apart and you want to bring that ball around like this. This is an in and out dribble. It's basically bringing that ball in and out. Now, the trick behind this crossover is to not get your hand more than half of your hand below the bottom half of the basketball. As soon as you do that, it's called a carry. So you really need to watch out for this. If you wanted to use this in game, make sure you practice either in front of a mirror or record yourself first and see if you're doing it properly. So what you want to do is dribble in and out, in and out, in and out. And now, once you have got that down, you can do different in and out dribbles. You can actually practice going in and out through the legs. So you can actually go and do in and out through the legs, cross through the legs, whatever you want to do, once you have that basic down of that in and out. Now, to do this in game, what you want to do is to jab in the direction of which you're doing the in and out. So for example, if you're doing the in and out with your right hand, you want to jab left. So what we're going to do is a quick jab in and out and then continue going the other direction. Now to break that down even slower, what we're doing is a jab, bringing the ball around, dribbling, and then taking that right foot and attacking that side. So to go really quick again, or at least quicker again, we're jabbing and then going in that direction. And you want to try and make this as wide as you can, and you're going to be hugely successful. This is an easy crossover that you can do that even in the NBA, players like Fred VanVleet do this all the time. Now this second move that I'm going to talk to you about is a move that Ja Morant does an absolute ridiculous amount of times. And this is called the jab cross. Basically in the jab cross, it's exactly as it says. We're going to be dribbling that ball up. We're going to jab in the same direction as what we are dribbling in. And then we're going to cross over and then attack the other side. This is actually very similar to a killer crossover, just without that crossover to start. So what we're going to be doing is again dribbling, jabbing, cross, and then going in the opposite direction. Now to practice this, very simple, stay in one spot, and what we're going to do is a jab cross and then jab cross, and you can do this in the same spot. Practice it for at least 30 seconds each hand, then get a pylon and start trying to cross up and break the pylon's ankles. So jab, cross, and go the other direction. Very simple move that can be used at all levels of basketball. Now this third move is a little bit more difficult, but I still classify it as a very simple move to learn. This is a move that's been used by Steve Francis, Allen Iverson, and many huge basketball players recently like Dwayne Wade, and of course Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet. Pretty much every guard uses this move. It's called the killer crossover. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier. Basically, it's the same idea as that killer cross, except you add one more thing. What you add is you're still doing that jab in a direction, but we're going to be starting with the ball in the opposite side as that jab. So for example, if we're dribbling with our left hand, we're going to cross over the ball and jab in that direction. We're going to try and get this ball as wide as we can and then crossing it back over. You can do this as a stationary move, quick go in the other direction, or you can do this in the full court, dribbling the ball up, cross over and back and attack. So to practice this move without moving, because it's a lot easier to learn this move in a stationary position, is to have your feet shoulder width apart, dribbling with this hand, crossing over and jabbing, crossing over and jabbing, crossing over and jabbing, and then cross over and then go the other direction, and then build upon there. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.